here with Carlos Santiago Ocelote.
You know, my mom would be so happy that you say Carlos Santiago. It's Carlos Rodriguez Santiago. In Spain, we have two last names. And the first last name is my dad's last name, which is Rodriguez. And the second last name is my mom's last name, Santiago. And typically, she would be very angry because everybody says Carlos Rodriguez. And she would say, where is Santiago? Well, you just made her very happy.
I'm happy that I made your mom happy then. But apologies for omitting.
Don't even say that. I don't care. It's all good.
So, how do you like Athens?
I love Athens. I love the people in Athens. They're very close to Spanish people in general, like in the warmth, you know, the way they are, with the ease they react to things. And honestly, I really like the kind of Greek people, you know. I really do. I find it very close to home, Spain.
And do people recognize you on the street? G2 fans?
If I'm wearing something with the G2 logo, then it happens very often, especially if I go to like airports or stuff like that. If I go to an airport and I have like a G2 hoodie, like the crest that we're selling in g2esports.com/shop, I will have like people stopping me, and most of the people that stop me don't even know who I am. They just say, "Oh, you're a G2 fan," and I'm like, "Yeah, I own it." And I'm like, "No shit," and they were like, "Yeah." That's like happens very often.
So you don't say that I'm actually the one who's heading G2.
Actually, a few times I have just winged it, you know, but mostly I always say like I own the team. You mean the team? They always say you mean the team, like the League of Legends team, the Rainbow Six team. I said no, I own the organization, and they don't believe it, you know. And then I have to show them the Twitter or whatever, and some of them happens that they're like, oh my god, like I remember you, blah, blah, blah. You changed so much, and I'm like, thank you, I guess. So it's like 50-50, you know. Sometimes they recognize me, sometimes they recognize the logo alone, but definitely I'm very happy to see that the G2 logo is more and more recognized.
They mean well though, even though they say you've changed.
Of course.
They definitely.
And if they don't, I don't care. I'm good either way.
You mentioned the shop. I saw yesterday you sent out a tweet and you gave Broxa a discount for the G2 shop, right?
Did I do that? I actually didn't. Somebody else did for me.
Are you sure?
Maybe G2? The G2 esports?
Maybe it was on your personal tweet.
Really?
Feed. It was a Brox's.
I am the only one with my credentials. Nobody gets on my tweet.
I don't know. Was it
on my Twitter. I don't know what it was. Maybe
we should check it out.
I was pretty exhausted yesterday, so maybe actually you know what? Let me check this live. Let me check this live. You say that it was.
I have it live.
Really? What is it?
Yes, it's from Athena. I don't know.
Athens, yeah.
So
I retweeted that. Yeah, I retweeted that. That was pretty funny.
The discount for Broxa is not valid. We should let him know about that.
Well, maybe he used all the codes because he bought everything. Maybe that's why.
So
you know, it's funny. This morning, when Fnatic arrived in the arena, I saw Broxa, you know, and I was like, Broxa! Like from far away, like yelling at him. With a smile, you know, because we are in good terms. Broxa! He turns, I say, I brought the lunch money, and they were laughing, you know. It's just the only people that get pissed at these things is the people that read the tweets or the fans. Those are the only people that care about this. The players don't care. I don't care. We are all doing it because we have fun and we are easygoing. And Broxa is a great sport. I love Broxa. It's a legend.
That's what I was going to ask you. So you did bring your lunch money, and you're not afraid that he's going to get it from you, because he did say that he would.
Honestly, I don't know the future, but they would have to play some insane League of Legends to beat us today, and maybe they do. But
I was about to ask you that. So you're very confident about tonight.
Yeah, I mean confident. Yeah, I would say like pragmatism, with pure pragmatism, zero emotions. I'd say like it's a 70-30 for us. Which is better than people would think, probably. But it's possible that we lose. It's possible. Like the team is not at its highest peak of energy, you know. Like the team, as much as they rate LEC the highest possible, in their mind, it's like we got the sides and worlds. Like that in their mind, it's like we can't wait to get started, you know. And yes, of course they do try hard. Of course they do everything, you know. Of course they want to win, and of course they're serious about it, very serious. But the subconscious, you know, within them, you know, they know that that's the ultimate goal, and it's like a reminder constantly, you know. And I feel like the G2 we will see in Worlds is going to be the best G2 it's ever been. I really think so.
Did you also did you expect that overturn last week? Are you motivated by that? Was that what makes you now think that?
So when you speak to these players right now, it's like, yeah, you know.
But they were beating you 2-0 before the thing overturned.
I know. But if you speak to the players right now, they're gonna be like, our players, G2, that they're gonna be like, well, you know, we don't know what happened. Like, we were just not there, you know. Our pick and ban phase, you know, Morgana pick and so on, it's just not fitting to us, you know. We are playing very proactive and stuff like that, whereas we had very reactive picks. And I don't think that was good. And also, we just didn't see him in the game, you know. They surprised us early game. That's the best thing from Fnatic, right? The early game. They kind of surprised us. And but I think that exactly will not happen to that degree. I am fairly confident. Everything can happen, but I'm fairly confident that's not happening again at that degree.
So it was more like a bad moment.
Yeah, it's not. I guess you can say that Fnatic played the best they've ever played, and we had a really off start, like incredibly off start. Maybe it was the lack of energy. I was talking with the coach and stuff about the comms, and the comms were not, you know, perfect. But the team is untiltable. This team is untiltable. You can't tilt this team. It's impossible. You can't tilt G2. It's impossible. I don't know if you watch our YouTube channel. There's a video series called Voice Comms, right? Also, there's moments, but Voice Comms is like the king format for us because it just goes to show they were 0-2 and 4K behind. And they were laughing, making jokes. Like, I've never, in 15 years in esports, I have never seen that. I have never seen anything like that. Never. So it's just very unique. It's untiltable. You can't tilt this team. It's impossible. Nothing can happen that will tilt this team. Even if they go 0-3. If we would have lost 0-3, right now we would have just been more prepared. This team is untiltable.
Do you think if you tweeted that, you'd get...
I can tweet it right now.
I know you can. But the thing is...
This team is untiltable.
I ask you that. No. Because you have been known to create a lot of reactions. Some people are, okay, they're apathetic. Some people love it, adore it. But some...
I don't think many are apathetic. I think they're either hating it or loving it.
Exactly. But I'm just trying to cover the whole range.
Okay.
But yes, mostly...
It's like the Pareto principle. It's like...
Love or hate.
Yeah.
Yes, or adore or hate, I'd say.
Yeah.
But what do you think is what makes them join this? Pick sides.
Look, so you can look at somebody and be like, this guy is an idiot. Or you can look at somebody and says, this guy is really funny. Right? And maybe they're the same person. It's just the angle from which you look at that, brand or person or whatever it is. And when you love, adore, or hate G2, what you're doing is you're taking a stance. You're taking a decision. Like, this tweet I'm reading, am I trying to have fun? Am I trying to be entertained? Am I focusing on the positive, or am I spending my energy on ensure the other party knows I'm disappointed? Or am I spending my energy in ensuring the other party knows I'm sensitive about this? Like, it's just, I'm somebody that focuses on the offense. I don't focus on the defense, Like, some people succeed that way. I don't, I succeed by focusing on the positive, on the offense, That's what I do. I want to do something that I know will make me have fun, and I know will make a lot of fans have fun and enjoy. I'll do it, And I know that the other part of the community, which we are slowly turning, and they're slowly identifying, okay, G2 is actually pretty funny. I know that whoever is looking at it from a bad angle, there's nothing I can do except keep doing my job, and eventually they'll realize. Or maybe not, but I really don't mind that much. We're having a good time. Our players are having a good time. The players I banter with, they know we're having a good time. They know me since forever. Like, my credibility is intact, and I am the king of this industry, hands down. So, and I accomplished that not only because of my accomplishments, but because of the fact that I have never left corpses behind, And these people know me for many, many years, almost 2 decades now. I've never left a corpse behind. So they know that whenever you talk to me, I'm just always making jokes. I'm like I've always been this clown, in high school and everything. I was always making jokes and trying to be funny. They'll get it eventually.
So that contributes to what you said yesterday, that one of your goals and your team's goals is to give a good show.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. Even when I was a player.
The entertainment part.
Yeah. Even when I was a player, I thought I care more about entertaining than about winning. Actually, even I was always like, I want to play a champion that I can flash alt 5 people or something like that, or stuff like that. Yeah, I always liked like the wow factor, That's why I loved streaming and so on. And I am, as time goes by, I'm realizing more and more that I am more of an entertainer, like in my mind, because of how empathetic I think I am. Like I always want to make people like feel good and stuff like that. That makes me happy, Then you may hear that. That's okay. I just get scared, legitimately. But this adds realism to the interview. What was I saying? I mean, it's very clear.
Yeah. So you said so yourself, though, that you're a very influential figure within the industry. And what's next for you then? What's next for someone that's pretty much gone quite far and has reached the heights of their career and
what?
A lot of things.
When I
showmanship.
Yeah, when I was a World of Warcraft player, when I was a WoW player, and then a League of Legends player, like every time I would win a tournament or do something really good, like I would get the similar question, like you're at the peak of your career, how do you feel right now, blah blah. And I just don't think about that, I just do things, and sometimes they come together well, sometimes they don't. I just progress all the time, This time, I just focus on winning today. And in the meantime, I have some work to do around lineups and stuff like that with other teams, because we have a lot of teams, and we have right now a couple of things going on that require my just to spend time on it. Then we, closing investments and things of that nature, which are also taking a lot of time from me. So I'm just focused on the present right now, what I have right now. I don't even remember what happened yesterday. Like I just don't, I don't keep it on my brain, Yesterday is the past, and I just focus on what's going on now. We have big goals, of course, like super big goals, but everything boils down to entertaining. You are thinking about music, about films, about like why wouldn't we release eventually a Pixar-like animated movie about the samurai? Why not? So we have like that's the sky's the limit,
That was about to say, but the sky's the limit for you after all.
Yeah, sky's the limit.
Other industries too, then.
Yeah, but the beauty of this is that it started in League of Legends. And that will always be the case, League of Legends is the game that proposed my career as a pro player, and the game that we built G2's character and profile on the most. So League of Legends, and it's the game where we will win worlds with. It's the game where, many of our teams are world champions in different games. And it means a lot because we work really hard to put those teams together and make them succeed. But at the end of the day, if we win worlds, or when we win worlds with this League of Legends team, or the next iteration of this League of Legends team, or whatever, it'll feel 1,000 times better because of the emotional attachment I have with the game, and we have with the game, and with Riot.
Because you identify with it.
100%, yeah.
So I'm going to close this interview, which was awesome, by asking you to give a message to your Greek G2 fans and Greek Ocelote fans.
Okay. So, unfortunately, I don't speak any Greek, but fortunately, I see a lot of messages and mentions and, even private messages in Greek. I think people just think I'll just translate or something. Sometimes I do, but I have so many messages. There's so many fans from Greece and Athens, actually, specifically. There are G2 fans and fans from, my previous career as a player and stuff like that. Also, I heard that Greece is like one of the largest player bases for League of Legends per capita, actually.
That's true.
Which I didn't know. I learned this weekend. And so I'm just happy that there's a place that many people are like-minded, and some of them root for G2, some of them root for Fnatic, none of them root for Splice. I'm kidding.
That was a bit.
But at the end of the day, that's the beauty of this, It's a very, very emotional and super inspiring fan base, and they will roar today. They will be roaring, hopefully more of them for you too.
Good luck for tonight.
Thank you so much.
And thank you so much.
Thank you.